Hello, 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 thriving friends. Hi. Welcome to another day, another beautiful day, beautiful week, beautiful month. Wow, wow, super exciting. Hello, June. Hello, 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 June. All right, welcome once again to Thriving Lessons with Dr. G. This week, we are taking a moment to reflect on how far we've come in the year 2023. No, it's not mid year yet. I know we have to get to July, but we shouldn't wait to get there before we reflect, right? So that is what we are going to do today. I'm outside, it's likely I'll be doing eh. There are flies maybe everywhere. Not yet. I hope not, but I just saw a mosquito fly by my face. That's fine. All right. So, Thriving Friends, when you join, go ahead and share the link. Let other friends know that we are on. We are about to reflect. We are about to pause and look upon the previous month, the previous 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. We are in the sixth month of the year. Can you believe it already? Sixth month of the year. We don't have any more time to waste. So let's go ahead and make sure that all the other platforms are working really good. So we are streaming on multiple platforms. If this is your first time joining us, so I'm going to check how YouTube is going. I'm going to check how Facebook is going. For Four Star Radio and TV, I don't have to worry. Someone got it covered. And I'm going to make sure that I am also sharing with my friends and loved ones. So Thriving Friends. If you are joining us now, please go ahead and share the stream. Copy the link wherever you are. I can't see it on Facebook yet. Oh, yes. I see it on Facebook now. Haha. Forgive me. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it with my friends and family. Do well to share it as well. Let them know that we are online, we are learning, we are reflecting, and we don't want to leave anybody out, right? We don't want to leave anybody out. Join us for our weekly Thriving Lesson with Dr. G. This is a beautiful platform. I love it. I love to be here. Why do I love it this much? We are thriving. We are a generation that has decided that it's enough. It's just enough. We are not going to sit back and do nothing. We are not going to sit back and pretend like, yeah, we would just go with the flow. That is what everybody's doing. No, no, no. We have a vision, we have a focus. We've been called onto something greater and we are going to achieve it. So, hello, welcome to Thriving Lessons with Dr. G. My name is Dr. Grace Kakari, but I go by Dr. G, okay? I go by Dr. G. I'm a success and wellness advocate. I'm training to become a success and wellness coach, which is awesome. But during the daytime, hey, my professional job is should I say an educator scholar? I am a professor and a researcher in a higher institution in the United States. I love public health, everything public health and health education. But when we meet here, it's mostly about our health and wellness and success. So everything about holistic wellness, everything about success, we talk about that here. Okay. So welcome once again. Join us and we are going to proceed in a second. Isaac is joining from LinkedIn. I'm glad you can hear me, Isaac. I'm struggling with my voice a little bit, but that is okay. That is okay. I am going to push through today. So Isaac is joining from LinkedIn, but we're also streaming on multiple platforms. We're on Facebook, we are on YouTube, and this is Thriving Generation with Dr. G on YouTube, and then on LinkedIn, this is my platform. This is my profile, sorry. So if you're on LinkedIn, please connect with me over there. So pause and reflect. I had a hard time, settling on how we should proceed with this. Then I decided that, you know what? Sometimes it's okay to be casual, sometimes it's okay to just relax and then just Let it flow. Let it flow. Okay, let it flow. Why do we need to reflect? We need to reflect because it helps us develop the necessary skills to be effective, right? We don't want to keep going on and on and on and doing the same thing over and over without necessarily pausing to see the progress we are making. I couldn't believe it when I realized that we're already in the sixth month of the year. Sixth month of the year. Just yesterday, I remember like nobody's business when I wrote down my New Year resolutions, and I'm excited about what I'm going to do about 2022 and 2023 and all that. I did not realize that the days were running so fast. And I want to ask you also, what did you write down? In the beginning of the year, I'm pretty sure you had a wonderful list, didn't you? At least you wrote something or you thought about something. There was something in your mind. You wanted to pursue something. All right. How far? How far? How far with that? Sixth month of the year. I'm going to say that we have probably two groups right now, or maybe 2.5 groups. The middle one, I will not call that full group. Okay. The first group will be those celebrating, those who decided to take action during the beginning of the year. They wrote some wonderful things down and then they are pursuing them. Those people are probably excited, rejoicing. They are probably, looking at the sixth month of the year and going like, wow, see how far I've come. See the wonderful things I've done. See the progress I'm making. They are rejoicing. They're excited, right? And then we may probably have another group who is looking back and saying, wow, 6 months already? What did I do with the first 5 months? What progress have I made? And I saw on New York Times some of the things that people wrote down. So some people talked about saving money, paying off debt, losing weight, eating healthy, paying parents home, buying their own homes, maybe investing in their children in a certain way, investing time in their families. There are different things that motivate different people. And depending on how your 2022 went, you had different things you wrote for 2023. And then I think I love this one also from Forbes, which is not very different from the New York Times one. Quit smoking, find new job, drink less, help others, get fit, save money. Save money is a big one. No. Save money, take a trip. Okay. So there are all these things. Find love, join the gym, um, lose weight, all these wonderful things people wrote down. I'm just wondering what you wrote down. Can you share some of them with us? What are some of the things you wrote down? I wrote a couple of things down. One being working on my financial independence, the second one being working on my passion, so things I enjoy doing. So I started, I am in the at getting to the end of 2022, I enrolled in the health and wellness coaching program, right? Because I wanted to pursue it. I wanted to do something for myself. I know when I was graduating with my PhD, I know I told myself I'm not going back to school. I'm done. I'm done. I'm so done with school. The way I'm tired, I'm not going back. Hey, please, God, forgive me. I really complained a lot. I had a lot of things going on. I thought that was it. I thought I was done. But look at me. I knew that I had to go further. So I registered. And then by God's grace, I'll be finishing soon. I'll be finishing soon. And I'll be a health and wellness coach, a health coach. And that is an awesome thing. At least that's one thing I've done. Another thing that I wrote that I haven't done yet will be an opportunity that came my way to have this same platform, right? Education in our local language. So I'm originally from Ghana. I speak Tree. I love Tree. Everything about me is Tree. If you know Tree, you know that I'm a Tree princess, right? But yeah, we even have books in Tree, children's books in Tree, educational materials in Tree. So it's my thing, but I've not had the opportunity to bring myself to the place where I can commit to this, right? That is one thing I wrote down I would do. I haven't done yet, right? So getting into the sixth month of the year, what have you written down? What have you done? What have you not done? Reflection is not necessarily negative. You are not necessarily here to bash yourself like, hey, I said I'll do this, I haven't done that. I wrote this, I haven't done that. That is not necessarily the reason why we are pausing to reflect. We are pausing to reflect because we want to grow. We are pausing to reflect because we want to be more self-aware, okay, around the choices we are making, the differences we are making, and then know where we want to head in life. Guess what? How sad would it be if you are making such a great impact in your community and you don't even know? Okay, it would be great if you know the great things you are doing and then do more of those. Know where you are investing your time and your money, and then you push those places some more. Know where you are failing, know where things are not going well, and then you draw back a little bit. That is the reason why we reflect. That is the reason why we have to pause. It makes no sense to keep going and invest all your 24 hours, 360 days in a year, all into one direction. And then at the end of the whole year, you look back and see and say how foolish I have been with my time, or how I wish I had known to push some of these things into this direction. So we don't have to wait. We do not have to wait at all. We do not have to wait at all. And I wanted to draw our attention to our wellness vision, our success goals. We wrote a lot of things down. I have been pushing more for holistic wellness. In the beginning of the year, we started talking about holistic wellness. We started looking at the different dimensions of health and wellness. I was encouraging all of our thriving friends to look at the different aspects of our lives and our well-being, okay? So we don't just want to focus on our professional lives, which thanks be to God, most of us are doing great at, right? We are getting the promotions, or even not promotions. We have a job and we eat. Okay, we have food to eat and we are doing okay there. But okay is not good enough when your family is struggling. Okay is not good enough when your health is struggling. So there are different things that we have to pay attention to. So I'm showing you this once again, the wellness wheel. If you've been thriving with us, you are probably familiar with this. There are different dimensions of health and wellness. Some go with six, some go with three, mind, body, soul. Some go with I think six, seven, but I usually go for the eight. I think the eight is more comprehensive. I think the eight gives you more things to look at. Okay, instead of merging all of them into mind, body, soul, and then get confused. Okay, what goes into mind? What goes into body? What goes into soul? Now you have eight different categories to look at. You can look at your emotional health and think about how you are doing in that area. You can look at your spiritual health and see how you are doing in that area. Are you growing? Set month of the year. Are you the same person you were in January 2023? Occupational health. Have you done anything about it? If you were struggling at work, if you are at a very stressful place, have you made any move? Have you started developing yourself to get a promotion to move further in your career? Have you done anything set month of the year? Physical health. So many people wrote down losing weight, doing something about their weight, doing this about weight, gym, eating healthy. Have you done anything? Maybe you have. Congratulations if you have. But if you haven't, my dear, what is going on? Set month of the year, we have to make changes. Again, we are not here to bash each other. We are not here to shame anybody. We are here to wake up, quicken ourselves, okay? Quicken ourselves. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Let's do something. What about financial? In the beginning of the year, we also spent some time talking about financial independence. We've taken some time to talk about investment opportunities. We've taken time to talk about life insurance. We've taken time to talk about will, trust. Have you done anything with any of these information? I'm just wondering, if you still don't have a will, what are you waiting for? If you still don't have life insurance and you have dependents, why? You know, why? I can't believe how many people I have seen posters of their death posters of within this year alone. A distant friend of mine, his only sister has died, 30 years old. I would never ever have thought about that happening to a 30-year-old? She has so much to live for. But who knew? Who knew that was going to happen? No. Yesterday, a lawyer friend of mine also shared a poster of a friend who is just 33 years old. Another lady. I've seen a gentleman who is 40 years old. It's just overwhelming. It's just overwhelming that you can't confidently sit at home and say that, oh, I have 40 more years to go. Oh, I have 30 more years to go. I have this many more years to go. It seems we just don't know. We just do not know what is ahead. So you can't wait to plan. You can't wait to do something about your situation. You can't wait to secure your wife and children or your husband, your parents. If somebody is dependent on you, think brighter, think wider, think wiser. All the ways you can think to secure your family, please do. There are opportunities out there for you and I to secure our families. Anyway, that was for financial. And then intellectual, we are growing, we are thriving, information is changing, we have to learn. Like I said, I was bragging that I'm done, PhD, I'm done. I'm not done. Whatever I learned and graduated in 2019, 2020, things are changing. And if I want to be up there, I have to keep learning. Have you stopped learning? Are you in your comfort zone? I think I found a poster I would love to share with you here. Let's see. I saw this online. Oh, let me make it bigger so that we can all explore it together. So I found this online. I didn't create it. It's not mine. From Winner Spirit. And then they are talking about comfort zone map. It's nice to feel safe. I tell you, my people, it's so nice to feel safe. I don't want to wake up in the morning and stream live, right? I want to sleep a little bit more. It's nice. It feels safe. That is where the comfort zone comes in. Sometimes we feel like I've arrived. When we get to the comfort zone, I've arrived. Oh, I have a degree. I'm okay. Oh, I have a bank account. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's a lie. It's a lie. We could grow. We can grow to the growth zone. So don't restrict yourself in your comfort zone. If you find yourself relaxing, not wanting to pursue anything in life, just there, going with the flow, I don't think it's a good thing and it's a great place to be. You have to grow with the flow. Grow with the flow. You don't go with it, you grow with it. It means that you may have to think back at the wellness wheel that we just talked about, right? It means that maybe you are comfortable emotionally, you are okay emotionally, but what about spiritually? Okay, what about socially? Social media is not the same as making friends or connecting socially. So many fake and unrealistic things going on social media. That is not what I'm talking about. Don't tell me you have 10,000 followers so you are good. Can you count on any of them should you need help? If you can, then maybe you are definitely good. Are you connected with your family, your friends, your neighbors? Do you have a good emotional relationship going on? Even though we are talking about social, okay. Can you call on somebody in case of an emergency? Are you even dependable? Can people also depend on you? It's not always you depending on others. Can others also depend on you? These are things to consider. Okay. All right. So we are in the process of reflecting. Hi, thriving friends who are joining from all the platforms. Yes, we are streaming outside today. The sun is in my eye. It's beautiful out. And we are thinking about 2023, how far we've come in the year. I love this quote I found online. It's not mine. I don't even know who said it, but it says, looking back so that the view looking forward is even clearer. That is why we are reflecting. We are looking back at the past 5 months so that the next 6, 7 months will even be clearer. We want to look back at what we wrote that we are going to achieve for the year ahead so that moving forward, we can be confident enough to say that, yes, we did this, or yes, we attempted this, or yes, we tried and it didn't work. You know, we have a cause to celebrate. the choices we've made. But at least we did something. At least we tried something. We are looking back so that the journey ahead will even be clearer. All right. So if you are joining us, wherever you are joining us from, this is Dr. G. Go ahead and share the link. Go ahead and like the video. I'm pretty sure we are streaming on multiple platforms right now. Yes, we are on LinkedIn. We are on Twitter. We are on Hey, I always forget all the platforms we are on. But wherever you are joining us from, it's most like it at Thrive with Doc G. Go ahead and like the video and share. Let your comments come. Have you been reflecting already? I know we are not in the middle of the year. Some people will definitely reflect when we get to the middle of the year. But what about you? What have you been doing so far? Do you do monthly reflection or you are waiting to the end of June to reflect? Share your thoughts with us, okay? Okay, let's look at this other quote that I found. You see, I did some digging before coming, okay? So this one said, being brave isn't the absence of fear. Being brave is having that fear, but finding a way through it. I wanted to talk about fear a little bit because for those of us who haven't pursued some of our goals, it's fear that is mostly holding us back. I've spoken with a couple of friends and we are worried about what people will say. We are worried about the criticism we will receive. We are worried about the feedback, the negative feedback that is likely to come. Okay. Like Moses in the Bible, okay. It's like, God, no, send someone else, not me. I can't even speak. Okay. I can't speak as well as other people. Why don't you choose someone else? And then the Lord will say, I'll give you someone who can help you with the speaking. Like, no, I can't even do this. I can't even do that. Excuses. And mostly it's because of fear. But we can't let fear hold us back the second half of the year. I can sit here and share resources. I can sit here and share tips. But if we don't do anything about it, it's useless. It's just useless. So why are we afraid of people? Am I saying that I'm not afraid? I am. I am. But I have to push through anyway. I've committed to my live streaming. I have to do it anyway. I know that I may make a mistake in my English language. So what? It is what it is. It's streaming live. Once it's out there, it's out there. I didn't create the English language. Even when I speak my native dialect, I'm likely to make a mistake here and there. But what is wrong with that? Let people complain. Go ahead and achieve your goals. Once you get up there, guess what? The same people will be applauding. The same people will be applauding. And the funny thing is that sometimes people don't really care about us as we think they do, right? People are not even thinking about you as much. So you may think that, hey, this fly, why? I'm streaming. Stop. Leave me alone. You may think that, oh, this person will say this person will say that. They probably are thinking about their own life and their own business, or they are even admiring you from a distance. They are not telling you, but they are admiring you. We took a trip to Indiana and we met some of our friends and like, oh, we've been watching your videos and this and that. I'm like, oh, I never knew that. You didn't tell me you have my number. You should be texting me. Tell me you've been watching and it's going great. No, they don't always say it, but they are learning something with you. So keep going, keep pushing, keep pushing. The results will speak for itself. Let's look at the second code. Hey, this one looks smaller than I want it to be. Let's see if I can do anything about it. So I love Joyce Meyer. My mom really likes her, and growing up, we will listen to a lot of her podcast. Those days there were not as much of videos, YouTube videos, as we have access to today. So my mom will buy the CDs, the DVDs, her books, the audio, anything, because she could relate to her story of growing up, the abuse and everything. So I am very familiar with Joyce Meyer, and I appreciate her materials. And she said something. She said the Bible says to fear not, but this doesn't mean you should never feel scared. It means when you do feel fear, keep going forward and do what you are supposed to do. Or, like I like to say, do it afraid. She talks a lot about fear. She talks a lot about pushing through fear. She talks a lot about the battle of the mind, the enemy trying to pursue us and working with our minds and stuff like that. And I love this one because most Christians will say, fear not, fear not, fear not. It's like, don't feel the fear. But no, that is not what it's trying to say. The fear you will feel is there, right? However, you have to push through the fear. When you look at successful people in life, they look so bold. They look like they are making it. They look like they are making the best of choices out there. But whenever you watch their interviews and they are telling their stories, there is always that time of uncertainty. They always share that moment of fear, that time when they were not sure of what to do, but they did it anyway, or they went and they saw somebody who helped them with, maybe mentoring or education or something. They always got to that terror phase, the phase where it felt like, give up, don't go on any longer. Nobody needs this idea, nobody wants you. But then they push through, and then we enjoy their success of today. Today, we talk about the Wright brothers. We talk about how we can fly from one nation to the other, one continent to the other, and how we enjoy this. Well, guess what? They had to push through their fears. People were laughing at them. What they were trying to do was ridiculous. Why are you not content with riding horses? Why are you not content and you have to create motor vehicles? And dear Wright brothers, why are you not content with motor vehicles and the ships that can move from one continent to the other? Why are you not patient with life? Why do you want to fly? That is so ridiculous. Flying is meant for birds. The birds are flying. Humans, we ride our horses, we ride our cars, and thankfully we have ships to move us from one place to the other. Why do you want to fly? Do you want to kill people? This is impossible. People laughed at them. But guess what? Now we are flying. It happened. I didn't walk from Ghana to America. I came by the plane. We have options to move freely from one continent to the other because somebody went beyond the fear and did what they had to do. I always talk about streaming live. It's so convenient that we don't think much about it. But remember that somebody thought about this. Somebody decided that writing letters are great. Writing letters are great. But how about if we create the room where we can send emails? And then somebody went further to say, oh, if we can send emails, maybe people can communicate by video chatting, right? They experimented, they failed. Somebody got it right at some point. Somebody developed on that, and somebody developed on that. And now all you need is your phone to stream. All you need is a computer like I have right here to stream. You don't need much because somebody thought about it and did something. What about you, my friend? What about you? What are you holding on to? Mm? What are you holding on to, my thriving friend? What ideas are you holding on to? What do you really want to pursue, but you are deciding not to because of fear? Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let fear hold you back. Hey, this fly. Don't let fear hold you back. In fact, I will encourage you to keep pushing. Keep pushing. So, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. also gave a quote, and I want to share that. Said, courage is the power of the mind to overcome fear. I don't believe that we can overcome fear totally. No, but we can ignore fear. I feel like the fear will always be there. I feel like there is always something that will scare you a little bit. Even if you've done it before multiple times, you've been successful at it. When you want to try again, when you want to push further, there's always something that wants to hold you back. As if what you've done is enough. Don't pursue any longer. Don't do any more than you are doing. But we need the courage to push through. 6th month of the year. How are you doing? I don't want us to wait till the end of the year. Then you'll say that, oh, I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. I had planned on doing this. I wrote that I'll write that book. I wrote down that I will be, what are some of the things? Oh, yes, I have written so many titles of books that I want to pursue, but I haven't. Okay. So maybe this one is for me. I have copied not copied, I have released a couple of books. My husband and I have children's book company, and we promote different educational materials in different languages. So but I get ideas from time to time that I hold on to, right? Like, this doesn't sound good, this doesn't sound nice. Then I think about some of the songs that I enjoy. Then I wonder if the person decided not to sing that song or not to record that song because it doesn't sound good, I wouldn't have had access to it in any way. The books that we enjoy, the books that we buy for our children, the books that we call legend, this one is great, this is amazing. If the person had held on to that idea and decided that, oh, it doesn't sound good enough, or I don't like how this feels, I don't like how that felt, you wouldn't have access to it. So maybe I will end by encouraging you to look beyond you. Okay, it's much more than you. We've been called to a higher purpose. We've been called to bigger things, bigger things on this earth. Okay, let us stop being so self-conscious and think about life as the opportunity to serve. Okay, we are here to serve, we are here to provide services to others, to ourselves and to others. We are here to contribute to the world somehow. We are here to make our world a little bit better. Okay, you can do something in your small place, I can do something in my small place, and together we can make some impact in our generation. Okay, so life is too short to waste any amount of time on wondering what people think about you. What do you gain? I'm not free from this. Sometimes you will think about it, but what do you gain holding on to it for too long? All right. And do you remember this image? We've been really, really, really advocating for our mental health, advocating for us to live our reality. And this image, I think for the second half of the year, we should stop putting on a mask and really fix our inner being. Really make sure that we are living life to the fullest because we only have one bite at the apple. I'm not here to scare you, but it's the truth. Okay, you only have one opportunity. So far as you wake up every morning and you are still breathing, you have a second chance, maybe a third chance if you've died and have come back, or you were really in a very, very bad circumstance and you're able to overcome. Some people have been really sick and close to death, and then once they recover, they decide that no, I won't waste any more of my time. I won't waste any more of my life, which is fantastic. But we don't have to get there first. Because unfortunately, maybe if you get there, you are not coming back recovering. So we have one bite at the apple. If we are still breathing, we have another chance. We have another chance to do better. We have another chance to pursue our goals. We have another chance to make an impact wherever we are. Thriving friends, pause and reflect. Pause and reflect. Don't keep going and going and going and going and going. Measure your progress. Measure your progress. Assess your effectiveness. Make sure that you know where your time and your efforts are being invested. Make sure you know how your first 5 years, 5 months, sorry, have been. Maybe 5 years will even not be a bad idea. We are in June 2023. How are you doing? How are things going for you? If they are going great, congratulations. Keep on pushing, keep on thriving. If they are not going great, take your time. See where you can make changes. And yes, make those changes. Some changes will come by itself, some will not, unless you implement them. So, I will encourage you to do so, right? Implement the changes you need in your life. Think about all the dimensions we've been discussing so far. A balanced, thriving life demands paying attention to several aspects of a person's life. Pay attention to your mental health. Pay attention to your financial health. Pay attention to your intellectual health. Pay attention to your social health. Don't ignore anything. Do your very, very best with what has been given to you. We have only one bite at the apple. Now the apple is in front of you. Be wise. Be wise. If you want to nibble on it, it's your choice. If you want to do your very best to take the biggest bites possible, it's your choice. The choice is yours. The choice is mine. Pause and reflect. We've been spending the past 35 minutes reflecting on different things related to our health and well being. We didn't just focus on one thing because we are the holistic folks, right? We have holistic conversations. I want you to comment, like, and share this video. Share with other people. If you don't share, it wouldn't go anywhere. And that doesn't mean I'll stop doing it. I'm not. I'm not. I will still do it. But I will encourage you to be a supporter, okay, of good things. All right, thriving friends, I'm going to leave it here and I'll respond to questions offline. Okay. I appreciate you all. Keep thriving holistically.